What's going on, everybody? I'm Lorenzo. You can call me Zo for short. This information I'm putting out is for men and women. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I got a lot of raw information I'm going to be coming out with, unedited and just straight out the top of the dome. But yeah, I hope you get some value from this. Today, I want to talk about basically what men should be looking for in a woman. Okay, I'm trying to make this quick and simple for you guys. But yeah, at the end of the day, men, we're looking for loyalty. Number one, we're looking for loyalty, and we're looking for a woman who can complement us and complement our vision and our dreams. I'm not a heavily religious person. I'm more spiritual, and I do believe that the Bible does have valuable information that we can take and use in our lives. So, in reference to that, at the end of the day, God, basically has made a command to men, and that is to create, right? To go out into the world and to create, be fruitful, and to multiply, right? In order to be fruitful and multiply, we need to, as men, build value within ourselves, and then we have to create, and we have to be producers in the world, right? We have to create something of value that can be monetized. So it might be, you might be a laborer, you know what I'm saying? You might work in a warehouse. Your value in that warehouse is to, do your job, so that way the company can do well. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's packing boxes, that's your value. You know what I'm saying? So do that well. You might create a product, that you're going to sell, out there in the marketplace, and it might help somebody, improve their lives. It could be a health product. It could be anything, a health and fitness machine, or something that's going to help people. You know what I'm saying? It might be an information product, whatever the case may be. So we have to build our value, right? And we have to go out in the world and we have to attack it. And we have to build resources, get money, you know what I'm saying? So we can live good. We got bills to pay, we got rent, we got all kinds of stuff, we got children, all that kind of stuff. So, at the end of the day, we want a woman that can complement us while we go and we do that. We need a woman to support us so we can be our best selves and we can create the most that we can in this world, right? And if we have children with that woman, we want our children to prosper. We want our children to live good. You understand what I'm saying? We want them to go to good schools. We want them to have good food. We want them to live in a nice, comfortable house. You know what I'm saying? We want them to have to go on nice vacations and create memories, as a family unit. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure, most men, I would say, would like it if their woman didn't have to work or their wife didn't have to work. So that way she can look after the children and give all her time to the kids. You know what I'm saying? And, all that kind of stuff. I want my children to be homeschooled. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my children, going to stupid ass schools teaching bullshit, and then, my kid coming back and learning bullshit from other kids, and I'm not going to have that happen, right? So I'm trying to create the best opportunity for my woman and my children to, to have that freedom. Okay, so what do we men want? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about mostly healthy men who are driven, strong, purposeful, have integrity. You know what I mean? We're looking for a woman who can complement us and be loyal to us and be there essentially to support us while we build what we're building in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Because it is hard. This world's a very hard place to live in, So, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a woman to complement us with their feminine energy, which is to support us and to, balance us, because we're always focused, we're always working, we're always driven, we're always thinking about stuff and, problems to fix and, all that kind of stuff. We're always thinking, and men actually, in my opinion, men should be working out. We should be lifting weights every day as well, right? Which puts a lot of strain on the body. You know what I mean? Imagine having to lift weights every day. Some days you really don't want to lift weights, man. It's like, oh God, it's physical. You know what I'm saying? And so that the reason why we need to lift weights is because it's actually healthy for men. It keeps our mind healthy. It keeps us driven. It keeps our testosterone levels high. Testosterone is needed to succeed in this world. This is why all the foods, the bullshit foods you eat, the processed foods and all that kind of stuff are basically built to kill testosterone levels and build estrogen levels in men, right? So that's why we need to be careful in what kind of foods we eat too. You know what I mean? Junk food is cheap and it's not nutrient dense and it lowers your testosterone levels. That's why, more poverty-stricken families will more drive towards eating junk food, and it just makes them worse. You know what I mean? So that's why exercise is important for men. I'm not trying to get off topic, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. And at the end of the day, men are looking for a woman that can, contribute to his, to supporting him on his mission, right? Helping him build his status, because that's what most men want and need in order to get more resources, right? Man's number one goal in this world is to survive and to thrive. Once you get to that level of surviving and thriving, you can help other people survive and thrive. And when you do that on a large scale, when you can help other people survive and thrive, and you can reach the world and reach the masses if you can, that means you and your family will survive even more, right? This is all very important stuff, man. You can't be stubborn about this, right? So ladies, if you're hearing me, if you're watching this video, make sure you can be a woman that your man can rely on, because you're his help meet, as the Bible says. Be his help meet, right? And we'll get more into all of that. You know what I'm saying? The Bible stuff as well. Might touch on a lot of that. But yeah, I hope you got some value from this. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be coming out with some more raw, unedited, information that hopefully, can help you guys in your life. And definitely share this message for somebody. Just copy this video or share it. Send it to your friends, family, whoever you think might need it. And yeah, once again, I hope you got some value from this. We'll be talking soon. Peace.